She Comes First. Introduction. She Comes First by Ian Kerner is a groundbreaking guide to understanding female sexuality and intimacy. Unlike traditional books that focus on male pleasure, this book places the female orgasm at the center of sexual encounters. Ian Kerner, a licensed psychotherapist and sex counselor, offers a fresh perspective that challenges long-held myths and assumptions about sex. The book is both informative and practical, blending science, psychology, and real-world advice into a step-by-step guide for men and couples who want to improve their sexual relationships. From the very first page, Kerner emphasizes the importance of understanding the female body, developing empathy, and prioritizing pleasure in a way that strengthens emotional connection and mutual satisfaction. Kerner begins by dismantling common misconceptions about female sexuality. He explains that many men grow up with the assumption that penetrative sex is the main event, but research and experience show that this is often not true for most women. The clitoris is the key to female sexual pleasure, and understanding its anatomy and responsiveness is crucial. Kerner describes how cultural myths and media portrayals of sex have created misunderstandings about desire, arousal, and orgasm. By presenting clear explanations and encouraging curiosity, he empowers men to become more attentive lovers, shifting the focus from performance to pleasure. Understanding female anatomy and pleasure. A major strength of She Comes First is its clear and respectful explanation of female anatomy. Kerner provides a detailed description of the clitoris, including its external and internal structures, and explains how stimulation in different areas produces varying levels of pleasure. He emphasizes that male partners often overlook the clitoris in favor of penetrative sex, which can lead to dissatisfaction and frustration. By learning the anatomy and experimenting with different techniques, men can significantly improve their sexual experiences together. Kerner also explores the concept of arousal, highlighting how women's responses are more complex than men's and influenced by emotional, psychological, and physical factors. He explains that a woman's desire often builds gradually, and rushing the process can reduce intimacy and pleasure. Patience, observation, and sensitivity are essential. Kerner encourages men to ask questions, pay attention to cues, and communicate openly with their partners to create a more fulfilling sexual connection. Oral sex as an art form. One of the core messages of the book is that oral sex is not just a preliminary act, but a skillful and essential practice that can lead to intense female orgasms. Kerner provides a step-by-step guide on how to approach cunnilingus with confidence, respect, and attentiveness. He breaks down techniques, positions, pacing, and variations, emphasizing that the goal is to focus entirely on the woman's pleasure. Kerner encourages men to overcome performance anxiety and societal pressures that treat oral sex as secondary. By approaching it as an art form, men can enhance intimacy and trust. He describes how to read a woman's responses, adjust techniques, and maintain rhythm. His guidance is precise, yet sensitive, ensuring that men feel equipped without feeling overwhelmed. The book also addresses the importance of hygiene, comfort, and emotional presence during oral sex, underscoring that these elements contribute to a satisfying experience for both partners. Building intimacy and emotional connection. Sex is not only about physical pleasure, but also about emotional intimacy. Kerner explains that prioritizing the female orgasm fosters trust, connection, and deeper intimacy in relationships. When a man shows genuine interest in his partner's pleasure, it creates a safe space where both partners feel valued and respected. Kerner provides strategies to strengthen intimacy, such as open communication about desires, fantasies, and boundaries. He also discusses the psychological barriers that can affect sexual satisfaction, including stress, body image issues, and past experiences. By acknowledging these factors and approaching them with empathy, couples can improve both emotional and physical intimacy. The 3 stages of female sexual response. The book outlines the 3 stages of female sexual response: excitement, plateau, and orgasm. Kerner explains how understanding these stages allows men to time their actions for maximum pleasure. The excitement stage involves initial arousal, including increased blood flow, lubrication, and sensitivity. The plateau stage builds anticipation and intensity, while the orgasm stage delivers peak pleasure. Kerner emphasizes that skipping stages or rushing the process can diminish satisfaction. He also explores the variability of female orgasms, explaining that no two women are the same. Some women may experience multiple orgasms, while others may require longer stimulation. Patience, experimentation, and communication are key to discovering what works best for each partner. Techniques for oral stimulation. Kerner provides detailed instructions for oral stimulation, including tongue movements, pressure, and patterns. He highlights the importance of observation, noting that every woman responds differently to touch and rhythm. By paying close attention to nonverbal cues such as breathing, muscle tension, and vocalizations, men can adjust their techniques for optimal results. Kerner also addresses common mistakes, such as excessive force, lack of variation, or distraction. He emphasizes that the goal is not to reach orgasm quickly, but to create a pleasurable journey that heightens anticipation and intimacy. By treating oral sex as a mindful practice, men can cultivate skill, confidence, and a deeper connection with their partner. Positions and strategies for maximum pleasure. The book explores different sexual positions and strategies to maximize pleasure. For women, Kerner explains how certain positions allow for better clitoral stimulation, deeper connection, and increased comfort. He encourages experimentation and adaptation based on the partner's preferences. Kerner also discusses how men can integrate oral stimulation with penetration, using coordinated movements to enhance pleasure. By synchronizing actions and paying attention to timing, couples can create an intense, satisfying sexual experience. He provides practical tips for balancing attention, ensuring that the woman remains the focus while maintaining shared intimacy. Overcoming barriers to female orgasm. Kerner acknowledges that many couples face challenges in achieving consistent female orgasms. He explores common obstacles, including lack of knowledge, self-consciousness, performance pressure, and fatigue. By addressing these barriers openly and constructively, couples can create a supportive environment for sexual exploration. The book encourages men to adopt a mindset of curiosity and learning rather than performance. By prioritizing pleasure over ego, they can reduce anxiety and enhance intimacy. Kerner emphasizes that sexual satisfaction is a collaborative process that benefits both partners, fostering trust, communication, and mutual fulfillment.